It all started with the Wi-Fi password. Yes, it sounds unimportant, but nowadays, your Wi-Fi password is more valuable than many other things you may possess. The internet itself is already addictive. Add wireless connection and you have a source of permanent addiction under the roof of your house. I know people who prefer to stay home than going out and losing their precious Wi-Fi. To support the importance of Wi-Fi, I want to tell you the story of my neighbors. My mother and I have been good socializing with all our neighbors, except for the neighbors from the house on the back, the Hidalgos. Why? Well, they are wealthy, obnoxious, and very closed up. Their family consists of Sofia Hidalgo, her husband Juan, and their 3 sons, Artemis, Ars, and Apollo. His parents had an unhealthy obsession with Greek mythology, as you can see. I don't want to imagine what the poor guys have to go through at school. I'm sure I'm not the only one who noticed their parents named them as the ancient Greek gods. How do I know so much about them if we don't even talk? Well, the reason has a name, Ars Hidalgo. I sigh and imaginary hearts float around me. Although he doesn't attend my school but a prestigious private school, I've designed a schedule to see him. Why? Well, let's say I have an unhealthy obsession with him. Just a small one. Ars has been my platonic love since the first time I saw him, playing soccer ball in his backyard when I was just 8. However, my obsession has declined over the years because I've never exchanged a word with him, not even a glance. I think he doesn't even know I exist. Though, I stalk him slightly, emphasis on slightly, there is no reason to be alarmed. Anyway, back to the point, the little contact with my neighbors is about to change. As it turns out, Wi-Fi is not only imperative but has the capacity to unite completely different worlds. Imagine dragons echoes through my small room while I sing and I take off my shoes. I just returned from my summer job, and I'm exhausted. Being 18 years old, I should be full of energy, but that's not the case. According to my mother, she has so much more energy than me, and she's probably right. I stretch my arms, yawning. Rocky, my doggy, a Siberian husky, imitates me. They say dogs look a lot like their owners. Well, Rocky is my dog reincarnation. I swear he does my facial expressions sometimes. I stand up and walk to my window with the intention of observing the sunset. It's my favorite time of day. I love watching silently as the sun disappears across the horizon and opens the way for the arrival of the beautiful moon. It's as if they had a secret ritual between them, a pact where they vowed to never meet but share the majestic sky. My room is on the 2nd floor, so I have the best possible view. However, when I open my curtains is not exactly the sunset what greets me but a person sitting in the backyard of my neighbors, Apollo Hidalgo. In the past couple years, I've not seen a member of that family in the yard. The main reason being their house's distance from the fence diving our backyards. Apollo is the youngest of the 3 brothers. He's 15 years old and from what I've heard he's a nice guy. I can't say the same of his older siblings. Undoubtedly, a beauty gene runs in the family. The 3 brothers are very, very attractive, even their father is handsome. Apollo has light brown hair and a profiled face that exudes innocence. He has the same hazel eyes as his father. I lean in the window, placing my elbows in the frame. I stare at him and notice he has a laptop on his lap and seems to be writing something hastily. My mother's voice scolds me in my mind. Should I say hi? Of course, it's your future brother-in-law. I clear my throat and get my best smile going. Good afternoon, neighbor, I exclaimed, shaking my hand in the air. Apollo looks up and his face stretches in surprise. Oh, he jumps up so quickly, his laptop falls off his lap. Shit, he curses, picking it up. Is it okay? I ask, kind of worried about his laptop. It looks expensive. Apollo lets out a sigh of relief. Yeah, it's fine. Good. I pause and recover my smile. I'm Rachel, I'm your... He smiles kindly at me. I know who you are, we have been neighbors for life. I feel so silly. Oh, okay, good. Well, I should go, he says, getting up, and thanks for giving us your Wi-Fi password. We'll be without internet for a few days while they install a new service. It's very kind of you to share your internet with us. I freeze, my smile vanishing. Share my internet. Ah. What are you talking about? You're sharing your Wi-Fi with us. That's why I'm here in the yard. The signal doesn't reach our house. What? But I haven't given you the password. I'm confused. Apollo looks at me carefully. As said, you gave him the password. My heart flutters in my chest when I hear that name. I pursed my lips. Your brother and I have never talked. Believe me, I would remember with detail if we had. Apollo seems to realize I'm not aware of the matter and he blushes. I'm sorry. I said you'd given him the password. That's why I'm here. I'm really sorry. Relax, it's not your fault. But if you didn't give him the password, how does he have it? I connected to your Wi-Fi and used my internet browser perfectly. I scratch my head. I don't know. Well, it won't happen again. I'm sorry. With his head down, he disappears through the trees in his yard. I stare at the metal chair where Apollo sat just a minute ago. What was that all about? How did ours get my key Wi-Fi password? This is becoming a police mystery. I can already imagine the title. I shake my head at my crazy ideas. I close the window and lean back against it, feeling ashamed. My childish password is out there. Nobody is supposed to know it. And it had to be him, ours. How did he get it? I have no idea. Ours is not only the most handsome of the three brothers, he's also very introverted and reserved. Rachel. Dinner is ready. I'm coming, Mom. This is not over. I will find out how ours got password. It'll be my own CSI investigation. Who knows? Maybe I'll buy some sunglasses to look like a professional detective. Rachel. I'm coming. And so, the journey begins with just a Wi-Fi password. But trust me, this is only the beginning. If you want to discover what happens next in the Wi-Fi password, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. The next chapter is just a click away.